Hey, Taurus, Intuitive Soul Coach here with your February 2023 bonus reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we'll dive into the collective energy of Taurus, so please do take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, so Taurus, today we'll dive into the categories of health, wealth, and abundance. So please see the disclaimer in the description box below. But right away here, they're showing me gears, wheels, patterns. Maybe some of you may have felt like you've been spinning, either spinning within your mind, or there could be something with a vehicle even showing up here for you. But I keep hearing it's almost like gears grinding. Now, I don't know if that is physical, if some of you have a vehicle and maybe the gears were grinding, or this could just be you are really in your head thinking of solutions to challenges or problems that you have had, but they're also really honing in on patterns as well. So you may be seeing patterns, you may be wearing patterns right now on your clothing, or you've been really paying attention to the patterns that have been playing out for you, because I'm getting that a lot of you don't want to repeat some sort of a cycle. Now, I'm going to just tune in here. I'm getting specifically the World card. Could even be the Wheel of Fortune we see out here. I'm getting global energy for some of you. We may see, again, the world may not show up in the form of the actual world card, but we may see something with a world on it or the earth, because I feel like you're really tuning into the energies all around you. You're seeing things from a broader perspective here. So we're going to again dive into health, wealth, and abundance, but right away here, they are giving me a couple of names along with the gears I keep seeing here. Now, some of you may even be spinning some gears. Okay, what are these names? Is this, okay, I feel like there could be a company that has a technology in the name. Technology could be a part of a company name, but they're also showing me freedom. So I feel like it's part of a name though. I mean, certainly some of you, all of you are probably looking for financial freedom, things of that nature, liberation, but I'm getting technology and freedom. Now they're two separate energies, I feel, but it may be in a business name. Perhaps it's in your name, your company name. So please take that as it resonates. Balance was another thing coming in, and I see that showing up here for you as well. So being able to create balance in the midst of a lot of change. And there you have two cards that automatically talk about balance. We also have control showing up here. Okay, so in the category here of health, we're looking at your sacral chakra. This is about your creativity. It's about bringing more pleasure and play into your life, especially if you have been grinding those gears, if you've been really hustling, working hard for something. Now, this can be in relationships as well. Some of you may certainly be looking for love. You may be sharing that love, feeling it all around you. Now, love shows up in all different things, a love for what we do, a love for our children, our animals, our pets. It can be a love for a significant other, our parents, our friends. It doesn't matter the form or shape, but you may be feeling it more so in the month of February, Taurus, and you're willing to open your hand up to receive the love that is showing up before you as well. This is Three of Cups. Celebrations here. I feel that this month looks a little bit more, I don't want to say low key, but it looks like you are releasing some sort of mental strain or conflict that had been triggering you, or you felt like it was taking over, taking control. Okay, because this is showing up in your abundance category. So when the strength shows up in the abundance, this is about you not letting self-sabotage or letting other people sabotage your happiness. This is about you going within to find that inner strength. So a lot of you have been struggling with some sort of imbalance in your life, because we have the Temperance card showing up here in the category of health as well. And sometimes this can affect equilibrium. It can affect us not being able to make decisions. There can be a little bit of an indecisive energy. This can be about impatience. It is about learning to temper our emotions as well. sometimes people can go to extremes in their thinking, extremes in their behaviors, extremes in the way they eat, the way they shop, the way they drink, things of that nature as well. And I feel like you're finding balances. You're finding a balance. You're finding that midpoint where you're able to moderate more. So this is really good when it comes to your health. So if there was anything that was going on, some of you may have really struggled with someone. I'm getting, there could have been a third party. It doesn't mean cheating, but it does mean a third party, as in someone may have interfered with your peace. It could have been two people said something at work, or it could have been a client and some gossip, or it could have been a family member intervened with a situation here, or maybe two children had excuse me, had said something and it didn't feel good. It may have hurt, but you're finding balance within any dynamics that there was a little bit of hurt or a little bit of challenge, because you do have the sadness and isolation, 3 of Swords. So I feel that something may have left you a little bit disappointed, but now you're able to celebrate. Double threes showing up here. Excuse me. Double threes, especially as we go from health, wealth to abundance, you're seeing that something happened actually that allowed you to get clarity. Okay, something in the past may have been difficult for you to temper your emotions. Something may have been a long time in the works. For example, some of you may have been in a job or a relationship for 10, 15, 20 years, and you knew deep down that there was maybe something more for you, or that there was a shift happening, or that you've just grown to a different time, different energy. And there may have been some sadness and isolation as you've uncoiled from an energy and taken a leap in a different area here. So your intuition is on point. This is very strong regarding your health. Okay, this is the High Priestess. You're connected. You are tuned in, Taurus. Pay attention to, again, those signs, those patterns, those wavelengths, because some of you are connecting to your own truth. You're connecting. You can feel the energy of other people. You may walk into a room and it's almost like something can cut through the air. You're just able to feel the energies that may be a little bit off, okay, or something that was difficult. You're finding a solution, and I feel like you're no longer taking it personally, okay, because you realize that it may be a projection, but you can see that this High Priestess, she's aware. She almost has this sonar type of energy around her, where she knows that these things are happening, but they're happening around her, not necessarily to her. I feel like you're finding some solutions here to, it could even be, let's take a look at what this is. Yeah, I love it. Spiritual realizations, keys, important choices. That's what you're finding solutions. You're actually the one that may be making a decision to stay in a relationship, to leave, to head towards this new company, to buy this home, to start your business, whatever this may be. You have the key showing up with a spiritual realization, and it's almost like it hits you and it comes in when you least expect it. There it is, because you have the conflict followed by ascension. This is powerful stuff, Taurus. This is all about, again, solutions, overcoming obstacles, triggers, which we talked about with that strength card. It's about adversity, opposing views, and competition. Yeah, it's almost as if everywhere you kind of look and turn, you can feel this energy coming in, but now you're finding solutions because you're having a spiritual awakening. You're ascending. This is about soul advancement, personal growth. You may be more aware of what's going on around you. The red flags are blowing up here if you have any of those red flags, but it's allowing you to find more balance in your life. Instead of feeling sadness and isolation and disappointment, you may be reaching out for others or to others for guidance. Now that you're able to see something clearly, you can plan accordingly, and you're able to spread your wings, especially when it comes to your wealth, okay? So you may have been juggling. Here's that Two of Pentacles that I was seeing earlier prior to your reading. This is about you being able to spin, do many things at once, it feels like you're juggling up a lot. Maybe you've decided to take a break or leave a situation that was imbalanced, whether, again, career, work, relationships, but now you're finding it spinning here. And there's that wheel. You can juggle everything. It won't be like this forever. That's very important for you, Taurus. Okay, you may feel that things are, again, it's difficult, but you're having this spiritual awakening and you're unlocking the actual, the energies for a happier, more abundant future, because you have here the Two of Wands, spreading your wings. When it comes to wealth, especially, some of you may have stayed in a situation way too long because you felt like you didn't have any other option, or you felt like there was so much going on that you wouldn't be able to leave one situation to go to another. And it's been mentally causing you to really spin your cycle or spin your story here, or spin in your place. But things are changing here on a very beautiful level. And within this wheel, you can see that there is a ring, there is a book, there is a cup, there's timing, as well as a rose. So I see here love, commitments, knowledge. This is about you. You can't drink from an empty cup here, Taurus. And you also have the timing, which is about that temperance. So I feel like the timing is now, because you no longer want to keep spinning in that cycle. So really powerful energy. It's synchronistic to what we were talking about earlier. This is going to allow you to spread your wings and get out of feeling the sadness or disappointments of some sort of struggle or challenge that you had faced in the past here. So I really like this energy, especially partnered. There's the turtle again. So we're getting more patience, but this is about money coming in. Yes, it may be slow, but you will regain your footing, and this will be about more balance and being able to make progress as you move forward. Some of you may even be moving, relocating. This could be a long-term position, or even heading towards maybe even a long-term relationship, whether it's love or whether it's a friendship. You have the Face card as well, which talks about putting your money skills to work for you. Investing not just money, but time, energy, efforts into the things that bring you happiness, but also bring you financial abundance as well. Some of you, you're gaining a lot of exposure. You're really working on building your reputation because you may be self-made. This is something that either you are a business owner, or maybe you've been unemployed. There's money coming in. I feel money coming in slowly, and now something is going to happen because you're willing to open yourself up, put yourself out there. And that's where this big change comes in. You're having this really high ascension, the spiritual awakening that's going to allow you to unlock the windows or the doors of opportunity here. This is about you making important choices that will affect you long term, Taurus. So really powerful, powerful energy coming in. And next we have the coins. This is about, yes, money coming in. This is your wealth category here. Good investments, investing in yourself. Remember, you can't drink from an empty cup. Investing in your time. Investing in the right company, the right people. Sometimes we don't always get that job that we think would have been our dream job because there's something better waiting. Sometimes we get put in a situation that it's not what we expect, but it's actually the catalyst where we can step into something even greater. So one of my favorite sayings is either this or something better, okay? Because rejection is protection, and sometimes things don't always turn out the way that we had hoped. For example, one time I ended up getting this job. I thought it was the dream job in the corporate world, and it had everything I could have ever thought, including, you know, vision boards. I'd walk in and there were vision boards, and I was like, oh my goodness, this is perfectly aligned to what I'm looking for and what I want. And it turned out to be the complete opposite, but it was the catalyst that I needed in order to really launch, do what he's doing here, right? And launch to a new energy where I was able to finally expand and blow up the areas of wealth that I really wanted to, but I had to go through a little bit of that difficult time getting there because that was the stepping stone. And that's what I feel some of you Taurians have been through, is finally being able to invest in the things that bring you joy, happiness, and financial abundance. The keys are right here, dangling. I feel like you now have access to them, okay? Now, in the category, excuse me, of abundance, you have the sacral chakra, you have the strength card, and you have the Hierophant. This is a powerful dynamic here. The sacral chakra is 2 inches below your navel. And this is your pleasure zone. It's your creativity. It is your relationships, the way you interact with yourself and with others. It is about you bringing more pleasure into your life instead of pain. There is an author, I forget who it is, but he always talks about the PPL list, the pleasure and pain list. We have to do things every day sometimes that aren't as fun to pay the bills, but there should be more time that you are putting into the things that are pleasurable. And if that's not happening for you, Taurus, then you might want to take new inventory of how to eradicate, how to prioritize, or make new choices or decisions in your life where there can be more fun. Because in Aries reading, some of you may have strong Aries in your chart, or maybe you're on that cusp. You may want to check that out as well. But Aries reading was really centralized on working smarter, not harder. We didn't come here down to earth to constantly work just to enjoy a couple of days on the weekend, right? We didn't come here to be a slave to making money. That's not what this journey is all about. So now this is you taking, in a sense, taking back control of your life, because it may have felt like you were in the rat race, or that you lost control, especially with the Temperance card, lost control of a situation, and it may have spiraled in the past, spiraled that manifested into a tower moment. And that happens sometimes when we're not in alignment. It comes in to shatter the old so you can do things in a new way. And that's your gift. That's your abundance here, Taurus. Sacral chakra, this area regarding health as well, that can affect that lower back region. And that lower back, if you follow Louise Hayes, You Can Heal Your Life, that can be about financial struggles as well. Hips region, it can be ovaries, reproductive system, it could be colon as well. But I feel that a lot of you are focusing on bringing more of that passion, more of that invigorating, exciting energy back into your life. And you want to make a living doing that as well. Or you want to at least be able to enjoy more of those things, even if you are in a career that's not super exciting, or it's not something that is creative. When we think of creativity, a lot of times we think of artists or a poet, but creativity can show up in so many different facets. And I feel that the big message for you is enjoying the fruits of your labor. Even if you're not in a career that you necessarily absolutely love and it inspires you every single day, are you able to enjoy some of the fruits? Are you able to take vacations or take time off? I feel like you're looking into that in a deeper way, and you're saying, what can I commit to? What can I either teach or learn? Because this is that Hierophant. When the student is ready, the teacher appears. What can I teach or learn that can help set me up for the success and the abundance that I want in my life? Okay. Now, some of you may also be getting a dog, because they're showing me, and I don't even know what kind of dog this is, but I feel like it could be either a Pomeranian or a Chihuahua. Some of you may have a smaller dog breed, or even a Shih Tzu. But this is about loyalty and being true and being loyal to your life path and your purpose here. So really powerful dynamic. And we do see here that something that has been, again, difficult, imbalanced, or you had a hard time tempering or moderating, it may have been disappointing for you, but you're coming to a place of learning. Because when we look at the way that this is showing up here, it's unexpected, but you're realizing that something happened for you to grow, for your evolution. Maybe that job that didn't work out, or that relationship, or that health, or that illness that may have manifested. You're seeing here that things are shifting on a higher level. And your soul is advancing because of some of those experiences that you have endured. So really powerful energy here showing up. I'm just going to take a look here. There could be three opportunities that present themselves, or 3 decisions that you may be contemplating. I don't feel like it's more than that, but you may be saying to yourself that there's maybe 3 areas that you're narrowing it down if you want to move. There could be 3 relationships that are impacting you, Taurus, in either a very positive or very negative way, because we tend to We tend to invite in the energy of the top 5 people that we surround ourselves with. So some of you may be saying, yeah, but I need to focus more on inspirational messages or people, or just bringing in other like minds. So let's take a look and see what's showing up here from the wisdom of the Oracle before we wind down your reading. There it is, a leg up. As I was just talking about surrounding yourself with inspirational people, this is about you asking for help and gracefully receiving it. Sometimes in this human state, our ego can get in the way and we can say, well, I got everything myself. I can do it myself, right? But then what happens is we can build resentment. So for example, if you live with people that don't help with the dishes or don't help take out the garbage or fold the clothes, and they tend to maybe relax a little bit more or don't help out, and we say, well, fine, I got it. Even if they offer to help, that can build that disappointment, that bitterness, that isolation. This is about you allowing people into your energy and asking and receiving as well. It's about reciprocity. So when a leg up shows up, there's resources, there's help here. If you are really wanting to listen and open up to your intuition, this is saying you have that spiritual and that divine connection. You have what it takes. If you are wanting to maybe get a new job here, or if you're wanting to go back to school, there are resources available that can help you learn and bring balance into your life, Taurus. So very powerful. And then we also have Imagine. This is card 20, and this is that judgment energy of changing your life for the better. I love to play the game here. If money were no obstacle, what would you do? How would that make you feel? Who do you think you would be? What is the difference here? If you were to write out on a piece of paper that PPL list, the pleasures and the pains of your daily life, the things that you put more energy into, do they uplift you? Do they excite you? Or do they bring you down? Do they exhaust you? Do they leave you feeling drained or empty? If you can really open up this third eye chakra, the area between your eyebrows there, and if you can imagine what your future looks like or what you would like to see manifesting in your world, I find that a lot of people have this third eye chakra shut down a little bit, or it's a little blocked, or it's not as open. Your intuition is high. Trust that you can manifest. Trust in your vision. Write it down. Create a vision board. Meditate. Really work with that law of attraction, because you're receiving messages left and right, and there is a spiritual awakening that is happening here for you, Taurus. So I really love this energy coming in, because I feel that your life is going to be completely different even 1 year from now, completely different. So use that third eye, use that imagination to grow, to spread your wings, because you are in the planning stages here. I mean, you have 3 2s and 4 2s, 1, 2, 3, 4. You have literally 4 2s. 2s are all about choices, which you have here as well with the keys. 2s are all about partnerships. They're about duality, reflection, and diversity. Don't let opposing views, or don't let what's going on around you interfere with your future success. Now, sometimes that's easier said than done, absolutely, but you have some very powerful choices here to make that are actually going to, I feel, shift your life, where a year from now, if you can journal, and look back. Sometimes I like to write letters to my future self, and then I'll open it up in a year or 5 years. And it's so amazing when you stay in alignment with what it is that you want. You're going to see that you're able to spread your wings in big, powerful, beautiful ways. And this is one of those months for you to take advantage. We can always take advantage. Open up that third eye, manifest, trust your intuition here, bring balance in. You have resources, you have a leg up, you have people that want to help and support you, whether in the physical or the spiritual realm. Don't lose faith, Taurus, because amazing things are coming. I hope this resonates with you, beautiful souls. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. Feel free to share, like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for being here. Lots of love.